What does fighting do for you, Mirko?
It gives me some kind of purpose, some kind of how do you call that? Like a thread to hold on to. It's more than a thread, I guess. It's a little bit bigger.
A rope?
A rope. It's a rope, yeah. Because, dude, man, we lost our way, as a species in the modern society with just sitting around in offices for too long and all of that. I mean, sure, there's a little bit of body cult in there, right? Like you enjoy being fit.
Yeah.
You enjoy having like a male body, or in the words of like Socrates, I think it was Socrates or Plato, he said it's a shame to grow old and to not be able to see the beauty of the strength that your body is capable of. And the Greeks, they knew it, and still, but now we lost our way, and there's a lot of sickness and a lot of also mental sickness going on. Like sport, it's better than SSRIs.
Yes.
It is better than SSRIs. It's what it is. But I guess there's a lot of psychotherapists that would prescribe way more easily some pill than advise, do some sport. Like seriously do some sport. Suffer.
They should be prescribing cage fights.
Right. Yeah, this will work out. Yeah, this will work.
But what's it like when you, the moment when you go into the cage, after when they're putting
The Vaseline.
the Vaseline on your eyebrows, and then you're walking up to the cage, and then your entourage is no longer with you. You're alone in a cage.
With Vaseline, so the manhandling is not
and the cage shuts. You hear the cage locked.
I didn't hear it click like in a prison, no, but I guess it's a very loud music.
Oh,
We should say this is one of the difficulties of fighting MMA in Vietnam is the music. The walkout music, the music they play between the fights. It's all the same music.
It's always the same music, yeah. I mean, I guess at some point they should invest some in rights or do it like the AFC. The AFC lets the fighters play their own song, but then when people look online, it's just like the same song all over, like in Lions. But Lions, they took it to the next level. They're just playing the song at the fight and online, so... I think they could do that and financially survive it.
Yeah, it's not really a song. It's just
well, I
kind of loop of the same noise.
Come on, man! I kind of like it. It's okay. It's like oh, yeah. It's
the first 20 minutes is okay. You start watching like the A or the B side, the B series earlier in the day.
Yes.
8 or 9 fights later, and then you get to the main card, and the song hasn't changed.
Didn't change it.
So you're telling me that you didn't hear me screaming from the stands?
No, I did not. I heard someone scream like a girl, but that was in my first fight. Dude, like the guy who was on the ground, I forgot his name. When he was on the ground, and I ground pounded him, and he was hearing like "Go Len," and then he shouted his name. But I was on top already, and he didn't know how to escape. And he made like victory signs, or like as a joke, like "Hey, I'm still here." But at some point, it was kind of funny. At some point, he let out like a scream that also I think was supposed to be like funny, but it was like I didn't know. I was just like, okay. I guess I tried to progress anyway, but should I stop now? I think it was like 60% joke. It was intended to be 100% joke, but it came out as 60% joke, 40% despair.
So, like, were you unsure to continue, or like what were your thoughts?
For a brief second, I was like,
just concerned.
Is anyone
coming from him?
You guys looking at this? Like,
yeah, it was funny. So when I see him again, I will ask him if he can remember this.
Oh man.
So what are some of the challenges you see for Vietnamese fighters and Vietnamese grapplers that are in Saga, in Hanoi, in some of the other cities here, and like what are the challenges they're facing to get to the next level?
Yeah, like they need to get their ass whooped for some time and need to kind of embrace that and go home with a, with a sore because there's no possibility. Yeah, that's basically it. Like train. I didn't start this whole grappling up until 3 years ago, right? So
You started grappling 3 years ago.
Right, and I was grappling for like 6 months, and then I came to Vietnam, and then I did the Jiboya Jiu-Jitsu thing for 2 years. So maybe like 2 years is like a proper amount to have some defense in the cage. Maybe need something around like 2 years.
And in that 2 years, how often were you attending training?
How often was there whooping? For 2 years straight, man. No,
How many times a week on average? For you?
yeah, on average, I think, man, 4 times a week.
4 times a week.
I guess 4 times a week on average. Maybe 3 to 4 times a week. There was some, yeah. But just the jiu-jitsu, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just jiu-jitsu. And then I also did some Muay Thai.
And in previous grappling, you do have some striking experience.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, since I was like 14 years old, I think. Yeah. I told you before I had to defend myself against the Turks in the schoolyard.
I mean, I've always found it interesting that he has significantly more striking experience, like 12 years or so.
Yeah, but it was a hobby, you know.
Yeah.
So, like someone who's like a professional striker, he would be like, yeah, I guess he has something, but
Yeah. But you always finish your fights with grappling, you know.
right. I mean, so far I only really fought, I guess, somewhat dangerous strikers. What do? It's like rock, paper, scissors. Do I want to strike with them? No. Why would I? It's the cage. It's war. I will go. You know, I'm not just engaged in the highlight. Just trying to do an entertaining fight. But who knows? Maybe I will be. But for now, it's just like, you know, being a little bit cautious and trying to win the fight. Yeah. Right.
So, but do you think...
Vai in tomatoma, vai in tomatoma, vai